Alright, 7 o'clock approaches. So I'm going to spin the wheel to see what we're doing today. Relics of Hyrule has the most chances, but it's not necessarily going to be the thing that the wheel chooses. So I guess let's find out. I'm going to spin the wheel. And it's Relics of Hyrule. Alright, so that means that this is going to be the finale of Relics of Hyrule, the series. Okay, so I'm just going to add yeah, it is surreal because I've been doing Relics of Hyrule the series for a very long time, but 300 seems like a good time to stop. Okay, updated the stream information. Now hopefully I don't have to do any updates with this. Something I should do, just so there's no funny business, is I should install the newest update of Relics of Hyrule. Because there's some stuff that has changed. So I'm going to have to extract that to the folder, and there's some other stuff that I need to add as well. So there's a little bit of time. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to open a new window because there's some other stuff that I need to add that may or may not be in yet. Very minor, but just have to check. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Okay. So that one little thing. So doesn't mean anything for the mod. The mod is going to continue. I'm not going to stop the mod anytime soon. What it means is that I won't be doing this kind of long form Skyrim gameplay anymore. I might do Skyrim mod reviews and things like that, but the mod itself is not gonna be cancelled or whatever. I'm just not gonna be doing Relics of Hyrule the series anymore. And I'll keep doing like video guide videos. Yeah, exactly. More time for actual development, more time for other things. And the mod itself is still going, but I just don't have as much time to dedicate to it as I used to. And so I need as much time as I can get. And I stopped doing development streams because it was getting too stressful. there was too much backseat modding, and I just got sick of it. So I stopped. And plus, like, I have a house, I have a cat, just got a cat. I remember, I think in my last stream I said that we were going to get a bunny. We ended up getting a cat because a cat found us and decided that it was going to be ours, and we wanted it to be ours. Like, it was a very, very beautiful moment. And so we're getting the house ready for the cat. Right now he's in our game room. And we're acclimating the rest of the house, getting him ready. Or getting it ready for him. So if you hear any clangs or bangs or anything, that's just my father-in-law and my mother-in-law and my wife in the background getting things ready so that he can explore the house. Oh my god, it says about 8 hours. That can't be right. I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't think it's going to be 8 hours. That's ridiculous. Now it's speeding up. It's going up. It's going up to a few kiloblips. It says that I'm extracting. I'm extracting the newest update of Relics of Hyrule, and so it says it's going to take 8 hours to do that. But I find that dubious. I'm open-minded but skeptical. As for getting another cat, we probably will. Also, Xavier's late. We probably will. But right now we're just getting everything ready for this one cat. And then once we're like situated with this one, then we're going to consider other catitudes. The cat we got is very mellow. He is a precious little boy. Yeah. That's gonna... oh my god, it says 30 minutes. I think what I'm gonna do... while it's doing this, because that's gonna take some time, I might update my computer, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I have so much else going on in my life. I don't even know if my computer can take it. Anyway. Oh, okay, good. It says... okay, replace all the files. Just do what you need to do. Okay, now it's going to take 4 minutes. I was going to start playing Minecraft just to pass the time. But what I can do to pass the time... yep. This is going to be it. This is going to be the last time I stream Relics of Hyrule. It's just time. The time has come, the walrus said. Some things that are coming to the mod. Obviously, I don't have as much time as I used to work on it. So, Relics of Hyrule is not ending, by no means. It's just I can't do the series anymore. Yeah, I'm still doing the mod. Like, this isn't the end of the mod. I'm still doing the mod. It's going to be slower development-wise, and that's why I'm doing these smaller updates that I've been releasing. Because as we saw with the release of the most recent update, I kept making mistakes on something tiny. It is a tiny update, but I still made a million mistakes. So I'm releasing the snapshots like every week or every other week to add like little things here and there and make little tweaks so I don't like people don't have to wait 6 months for a release and then the release has all these bugs that I then have to spend 6 months fixing. This way I can do little things. And yeah, so I can show off what's... There we go. Okay, so everything has been installed. I can show off... yeah, like, things kept happening. Like, I was using the Skyrim Special Edition Creation Kit, and it was not saving the ESP. I saved it. I saved it twice. And it wasn't saving the ESP the right way. So, it was being ridiculous. But yeah, so I'm gonna still do like video guides once in a while, and this gives me more time to do that. By ending the series, then I can focus on video guides, which get more traffic anyway, so this is better for the channel to end Relics of Hyrule the series. And it's just better overall. It just works better. And I'll do like, I'm just going to focus on video guides. So like there'll be a video guide for the Minish Cap, video guide for the whatnot. So today, since this is the finale of the series, I'm just going to make it like all requests, I think. We seem to have enough people in the chat that would keep the video going pretty well. So I'll show where the Minish Cap is. But like if anybody else wants to see anything else in the mod, then you can just throw that into the chat and I will do my best to get to that. Yeah, it's like, it's just the shorter guides are just better. This is good for the Twitch audience, but I don't make money off of Twitch. I make money off of YouTube. I don't make that much at all, but the little bit of ad revenue that I do get helps. And so it's just better overall to... But also, I just want to do what I want. And I just don't feel like it. Yeah, I don't make nearly enough. I make like $100 every 3 months, if that. Okay, so we're loading Miranda. She started the series. She's ending the series. It's very fitting. I do want to see the Super Mario movie. At some point I want to see that movie. I saw the Sonic the Hedgehog movie and it was good. There were some moments that I was just like, this is kind of silly. I actually had to stop halfway through because it was too silly. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I got rid of Althea. She is gone. And she's not coming back. Her data is still in the mod, so you can access her inventory and everything, but she is getting phased out. Same thing with Alistrina. I don't think anyone used Alistrina. I don't think anybody knew that she existed, but she is also not in the mod anymore. Again, her data is still in it, so you can still like use her, but she's not in it. Okay. The first thing that was brought up was where the Minish Cap is. Since I'm on Solstheim, I'm actually going to show off something that's in Itnamzand. So we're going to go to Itnamzand right quick. Ruin, Itnamzand. I still want to do Relics of Hyrule, or, what is it? Skyrim videos, but I'll do them in a different way. I'll just have to take some time to sort of figure out what that is. Anyway, so in Itnamzand, this isn't the Minish... Oh, wait, no. I need the Minish Cap to do this. What am I doing? Okay. First things first... There's a series of things that we have to do in order to get the Minish Cap. So, we're going to go to the Rift Secret Grotto. Because the Rift Secret Grotto is where you get the magic mirror, and then I have to get the dark glass to reforge the magic mirror, and then that gives me access to shadow pockets, one of which contains well, that's the golden butterfly that people had reported. Anyway, so this is going to show off a lot of stuff that's in 6.A.3. So if you're playing on the newest update, which you should be, of Relics of Hyrule, then this will show you all the secrets that have yet to be revealed. I will make video guides about these as well. But first things first, in the Rift Secret Grotto, you don't even need the Song of Time to do this. You can just get this right away. If you go into the water and you go down to this sunken ruin here and swim all the way to the end, you'll see this lever. This lever has always been here. It opens up that door at the top so that you can access that secret area with the Terminus shield and everything. But what it does now is it opens up this door and grants access to it. I thought I fixed that. Ah! Okay, so clearly I need to fix that. Oh, come now. Wow, okay. That collision is awful. So obviously this is one way to get into it. I will make a note of that. Clearly the collision is still bad and I need to fix it for the next update. But if your installation is not stupid like mine is, then you'll be able to access this. You can also access it the normal way using the Song of Time. But if you don't have the Song of Time, you can still do this and access it this way. But the Song of Time entrance does work. And yeah, I'm keeping pretty much all the other... I don't cut content. I don't like making a habit of that. But I needed to get rid of Althea and Alistrina. I needed to get rid of Althea. Okay, and yeah, like everything else, like I'm not going to make a habit of cutting content, so I'm not going to... I don't plan on cutting any other followers. All the other followers that are in the mod are going to stay. Oh, I should reforge the golden sword before the end of the stream. I can't guarantee what I might cut in the future. I don't think I'm going to cut much of anything, but I do want to streamline some things. So anyway, either way you enter False God Passage, you can find this area, and this area has a Thalmor Wizard, who is just a Thalmor Wizard. If he's lucky, he survives his encounter with the Restless Draugr, and he's gazing in gaze amazement at the strange mirror. There's a chest, and that chest has stuff. A lot of good stuff, like red kinstone and gray gem and things. And there's another chest over here with stuff. The main thing, though, is the strange mirror, which is sitting on the arcane enchanter, and then the Thalmor orders, which say, you are tasked with destroying a magical item in a flooded ruin near Shore's Stone. If our sources are correct, this object is dangerously powerful and resonates with ancient temples and shrines. While it may be useful to the Thalmor, it represents old magic and history that is best forgotten. Its existence threatens us. Let the past die, kill it if you have to, for the glory of the Almeri Dominion. Reference to the best Star Wars movie ever made. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't. Oh, there's a secret green kinstone right there. It's very hard to see, but there was a green kinstone right by the... right there. Yeah, the flame armor. I am being facetious. I think that's the term, right? Facetious? I'm being deliberately silly. I'm being deliberately, like, poking the bear just because I'm a little stinker. Satirical, I don't know. Okay, so this kind of goes up from here, and there's, like, more floods. This was actually kind of fun to build. I like building dungeons. That's why there's so many. And if you try hard enough, you could climb this rock. But I tried to make it so that you can't, so it's kind of a dead end. But if you wang-jangle enough, you can get up. The problem is you can't open this door from this side. That being said, if you do manage to get... if you do have the Song of Time, and you can access that area, then you can access this area. You can't access the Song of Time area without the Song of Time. That's what I was trying to do. Because otherwise, then the Song of Time is pointless, and the Song of Time is, like, the second act of the mod, and I don't want to make it pointless. Okay. So, if you do have the Song of Time and you activate this area, so you get up there. Let's see if I can... Hello. These doors have really bad collision. I think that's why it's hard to access. But there's also supposed to be a collision plane that disappears, so I need to check that to see if the door is just bad. I don't need this, but I'll take it anyway. So this area was kind of reworked, and now you can pull this. If you have the Song of Time, you can get this to this part of False God Passage, and then you can go through the flooded area and drop down and get the magic mirror. So, we have the strange mirror. But here's what's strange about the strange mirror. Where's the strange mirror? The strange mirror, it's broken. Oh, that's right. Can't look at it because of that mod that I have. I want to look at it, though. Ugh. It's one of those that doesn't have a mod configuration thing. Wait. I actually do want to look at it, though. Okay, well... Is there actually a... Alright, this is going to be important, so I'm actually going to save... It does? Yeah, show player menu, or show player in menu. It must not have woken up. Silly MCM. Okay, how do I reload the MCM? Is there like a command that I can use? I'm gonna start moving. What's the console command? I'm gonna start moving toward. Okay. I think I entered that right. Set stage SKI config manager instance 1. Okay. I'm gonna go to shoot. I'll go with Forgotten Cavern since I don't want to waste that Pharaoh's Pearl activation. Hopefully I don't have like an old version of show player and menu. Okay, registered 18 new menus. I might have an old... How is that? How? The other option is for me to exit because I want to show the magic mirror in the inventory. And it's not letting me. So I have to configure it. And it didn't show up in the configuration because it's silly. So bear with me. I have to configure the dang thing. I'm not going to download the new version because that would take too long. Now your candy's gone. That's what happened. Now the fun is show player and menus. It's right there. What's your problem? Enable enter inventory menu. Enable first person. Okay. Hide armor 3D. We're going to set all those to 0. Container menu items. Okay. Yeah, it's right there. I'm not gonna bother. I already manually set it, so I'm not gonna make this into a mod downloading stream, even though it's small. If it causes issues, then I'll do it, but I manually change the settings. I think I do. I think I have Lifetime Nexus Premium. I know it doesn't take long. I just don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with it right now. I want to play Skyrim. Well, thank you. Okay. Now, can I look at things in my inventory? I cannot. Oh, no, I guess I can. Okay, for some reason it's letting me do... Okay, good. It's just taking time with some items for whatever reason. Alright. So, the strange mirror... Alright, it's being really inconsistent and silly. The other option... Alright. I'll download it, reinstall it. Show player in menus. I hit track so I can keep an eye on it and download it when I need it. Okay, manual download. I'm gonna download that. I'm not gonna put it in Minecraft. We're gonna put it just in downloads. I'm gonna open it because it was really fast. We're gonna pop it into the Skyrim Special Edition data folder, thank you. Yeah, Skyrim Special Edition / data. Boop. Okay. Now let's try this again. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for the follow. This thrilling television. Getting frustrated at a mod. And, reinstalling it and trying to fiddle with it so that I can show off a different mod, namely mine. Yeah, for once I'm getting frustrated at a mod that is mine. It's going well. Thanks for joining the stream. We're exploring the newest update of Relics of Hyrule. And I'm showing off all the stuff that I've added. Namely, the build-up to the Minish Cap. The Minish Mage's Cap, I should say. Okay. Now. I'm going to put away my invisible sword. It was like a magic trick. Can I look at things in my inventory now? Yes, I can. Yeah, I installed a mod that shows my player in my inventory. The issue was it was not letting me show these other items in my inventory, and I tried to make it show, but it didn't take the change, and so I had to reinstall it so that I could actually do what I wanted it to do. So that was fun. But anyway, so the strange mirror. This is the strange mirror. And this is what I wanted to show you 15 minutes later. You will notice that you can see straight through it. That is intentional, because if you turn it around, then you can't see through it. This is an intentional design choice. There is something wrong with this mirror. You can see through it, but it's hollow. It's not hollow. It's opaque on the back. It's cray-cray. It's whatever. It's what the heck. What is this? And I'm really happy with that. Anyway, I need to go to Bleakwind Basin, which is actually dead center on the Skyrim map. So I'm going to go south. I have a lot of mods installed on this this playthrough. Not a lot. I mean, I said a lot, but like not a ton. A lot of people will install like hundreds of mods. I don't know how much I have, but not a super huge amount. I try to keep my load order small, but the main one is Relics of Hyrule, which is the one that I made. And then there's other things like true directional movement and true HUD, and I won't be doing that right now. This is actually the finale of my Skyrim gameplay series focus on Relics of Hyrule. I might do a mod review of Rigmar of Bruma. So I won't be taking any requests right now because my Skyrim gameplay is going to be on hiatus for a bit. This is Bleakwind Basin. Yeah, Bleakwind Basin. So, Bleakwind Basin, there's a lot going on here. There's the scary giants, which are very scary. And do I have the Lens of Truth in shield form? I do. Oh my. So, if you have the Lens of Truth, yeah, this is where you can get a piece of black glass. There's 3 guaranteed locations. I'm just making sure that things are functioning the way that I expected them to. I'm not even sure. Yeah, this is the right pool. Alright. I was expecting a little fairy, but there's a moon's tear here, and there is a moon shard. I know. And then there's a dark box. The dark box contains a blue kinstone, a blue rupee, and some dark glass. I think the kinstone and rupee are random. So there's one piece of dark glass here. And then also, if you're not already aware, there is another secret. There's a gossip stone around here. I always forget where it is. Oh, that's a saber cat. I don't want to deal with that saber cat. Gossip stone. Where are you, gossip stone? Oh, I think it's right here. Yeah, here it is. So there's this gossip stone. Not much to see here with the Lens of Truth. But it's desecrated. The Yiga painted their symbol on it. So I already took care of the Yiga that appears, but if you activate a desecrated gossip stone, you're going to have to face down the barrel of a Yiga. That came out wrong. A Yiga will attack you. So that's one place for the dark glass, which you need to repair the lens, not the Lens of Truth, the magic mirror. Yeah, the sickle is really cool. There's actually another place that you can get a vicious sickle, and I'll show you that soon. I'm just looking at my notes to see where the other dark glass is, because I forgot where I put them. You need 3 pieces of dark glass. So one is here. And of course my search function isn't working. Yeah, the new thing in the Shadow Temple is really cool. And I'm going to show that off soon. Oh my gosh. Ah, there we go. That's the right search function. There's like 3 different search functions on Discord. Okay. Shadow Temple and the Shattered Lands. So let's go to the Shadow Temple. Fittingly, that's where the other thing is. So, actually, that kind of saves me a little time. Nothing. Because you need the Song of Time to get 2 pieces of the dark glass. And you need the Song of Time to get the Shadow Temple, and you need to complete all 3 main dungeons in order to get the final piece. So yeah, it kind of builds, which is kind of fun. There's a piece of dark glass that you can just find in Bleakwind Basin. There's a piece of dark glass that needs the Song of Time, and there's a piece of dark glass that requires you to complete all 3 main dungeons. So by the time you complete all 3 main dungeons and access the Shattered Lands, then you'll be able to get all the dark glass that you can never eat. And then you can reform the magic mirror. Currently there's only 4 places that it works, and I'll show you all 4 places. So first things first. Well, we'll do the Shadow Temple last. Because it's further away. Okay, Shattered Lands. I might reconfigure how this place looks a little bit. I do want to give these dedicated textures so they're not straight Azura crystals. Oh yeah, the royal... I might not be able to get to the royal equipment, but we'll see. I kind of want to give these crystals a sort of rainbow effect, but I want to keep the blue, like the blue tint, so I might try to make them iridescent in some way. Also, I am overhauling the Gossip Stones. In the next update, I will be focusing on making these a little more versatile. So if you're wearing the Mask of Truth, it won't be the same script. It'll be a much simpler script. I figured out how to make them nice and much more easily configured. Now, if only I can remember where I put the dark glass. Is that it? That might not be it. This is not it. Yeah. That was something I was avoiding for a long time with... Oh, I need to dodge. Okay, I survived. I'm okay. I was avoiding putting stuff in DLC locations other than Dragonborn because you can just go to Solstheim, but people said that they would be interested in stuff in Dawnguard locations, so I decided to put stuff in the caves connected to the Fort Dawnguard, and I decided to put stuff in. I believe I put something in. I will be putting something major in the Falmer Valley. I thought I put something else in one of the Falmer locations. Oh, an Armos sword. I'm gonna take that. Storage first. Yeah, the Forgotten Veil. I put something in there. I just forget what it is. Oh wait, why did I do that? I just realized I have the archive resonator that I could have been using. Anyway, yeah, and it's a better reason to do... I mean, not that the Master Sword is a bad reason, but like it's a more of a reason to do Dawn Guard. I know I didn't put it in there because that would be very silly. Oh, I think it's this. No, it's not. Right, it's a strong box. They're all strong boxes. I think I put it by the Song of Time. Or no, the Temple of Time. Which, this is the new look, same great taste for the Temple of Time. I gave it a different texture. It's still very much College of Winterhold, but I've heard good things about Clockwork. That's another thing I might do a mod review on. But all in due time. I don't even know if I will do mod reviews. It's just something, because I like Skyrim, I like playing Skyrim. It feels very natural for me. Ooh, that's Artifacts of Ultima. There's the Goddess Moot. Yeah, you can just go where it is. That's the thing. Like, but like if you're doing Dawnguard, then you'll stumble across it anyway. Where the heck did I put this dark glass? I don't want to have to like open Creation Kit or something. And I don't think I will. I'll look for it like a good boy. I might play them. I might. Now I know it's not that, because I already looked through that chest. I think it's in a strong box. I think it's near the water on an island. Okay. Thank you. I might have hit it. I mean, there's lots of water. And by that I mean there's this, and then there's that one. This is the way up in case you got stuck. I can always start from the beginning, because there is that segment up there that has the little pool, but I don't think it's up there. I think it's near this. Book. Oh! There it is! So, those of you who are looking for it, it is... so you have... This is a... That's a map. So there's the bridge. There's the Crumbly Crumblies. And then there's this big old Chungus pool. No, that's fine. I was struggling, and it's not quite backseating. It's such a weird, like, gray area for backseating, because I legitimately forgot where it was. So I'm happy for the help. But, like, if I was, like, fighting a Draugr or something and still had the Lens of Truth in my hand and was swipey swipe, Yeah, it's just reminding me where I put it. Like, if somebody was saying, oh, you shouldn't be using the Tempered Sword, you should be using the Master Sword, why do you have the Lens of Truth in your other hand? That's backseat gaming. Tell me how to play the game. So, this is just reminding me where I put something. Anyway, there's several different ways to get to this thing. I don't believe I put any Song of Time things there, so I'm just going to check. I did not. I am not wearing the Rock's Cape. I don't have the Rock's Cape. I do have the Rock's Cape. So I could use the Rock's Cape. So we can try that. I don't think the Rock's Cape will go far enough. So I'm going to use Whirlwind Sprint plus Rock's Cape. The other option is the Cane of Samaria, which I might have on me. I do. Alright, so let's try Cane of Samaria just to give me a little extra wiggle room. So, not perfect. Okay, that gives me a little bit of a lip. Alright, I'll go up here. Nope, that's not Whirlwind Sprint. Whirlwind Sprint. I did it. And Dark Box. There's a Kinstone and Dark Glass, number 2. And we have a Lolian Triforce, which is really cool. It's a decorative Lolian Triforce. So at some point I'll fix that display in the archive. Anyway, let's go back to the beginning, and we can go to the Shadow Temple. There we go. And then we'll get to see the new thing that is kind of coming early. This is something that people... yeah, there's Malice. I think there is a third place you can find Malice. So Malice can be found in Ganon's Tower and the Soul Cairn, but there is one more place you can find Malice. But anyway, and actually, I showed off that place in the last episode of Relics of Hyrule the series, episode 229. And by 229, I mean 299. What the heck am I talking about? There is a cool thing in the Shadow Temple. That's what it is. So we're going to get to the Shadow Temple. At some point, that might open up. Possibly. Alright. And... yeah. Yeah, Mehrunes Qui-Gon. At some point, I would love to have a new model for these statues. They would have to have pretty much the same pose, so I wouldn't have to deal with too much of rearranging, but, like, I don't want them to look like a Greek goddess anymore. And also, I might retool this offering box system that's in the fairy fountain in there, but these are all little things that don't amount to much. It's just stuff that I would love to streamline. I also want to do more of this in the background, the LOD. That's another big thing that I want to do, is add more LOD to these places. Anyway, Shadow Temple. Oh, there's some new gravestones in here. I forget which ones. Dindo Lod is another mod. I'm not going to deal with it. I want to make stuff that's localized entirely within this kitchen. So if somebody else wants to make a Dindo Lod thing, by all means go ahead, post it on the patch hub, but I'm not doing it. I just can't. I don't know. I don't know. Weapon health? Loot and degradation. I think it was loot and degradation. Alright. I know there was a new one over here. Which one was it? I'm not going to spend too much time. What was it? It was in this row, actually, yeah. Or maybe it wasn't. Yeah, it was this row. Okay. This one? Okay, yeah, this one's new. That one's brand new. And I moved this one into 2. That one just said, I'm sorry, but I squished it into this one. And then there was another one, I think, in this area. I think this one's relatively new. There was another one. I'm not going to spend too much time in here, but there are some new gravestones. There's another new one. That one's relatively new. And then there was another brand new one. There's like 300 gravestones that you can interact with. I just forget where I put it. There's one that says "Goodnight, Sweet Bear." It's not that row. Okay. I'm not going to look too hard. I'm going to read them on my way over to Impa's grave. Oh, haha. Good luck, Miranda. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. That one's not creepy. Yeah, this graveyard, I'm really happy with this graveyard. Okay. I'll read a few more. It's not that row. It might be one of these. Where's Impa's grave? It's that one. Okay. We're just going to read these leading up to it. He was a good dog. Alright, that's it. I might do Here Lies Squidward's Hopes and Dreams, but I am going through the graveyard, and if there's any that I don't like anymore, I'm removing them and replacing them with ones that are actually, like, good, like Squidward's Hopes and Dreams, but I don't want to do too much with the graveyard. Oh, wait! Hold up! Hold the phone. Do I have Pharaoh's Wind? I don't have Pharaoh's Wind. Gosh dang. There was another thing that I... Okay, hang on. I got excited. There's actually more gravestones that you can read that aren't in the graveyard. There's like a couple that I put in something else. Okay. As for anything special that I'm doing, I want to reforge the golden sword. But I also want to show off some new stuff, and I want to show off the what's it called? The Minish Mage's Cap. And to do that, I need to get the Magic Mirror. So I'm getting all the Magic Mirror stuff. And other than that, I'm just sort of taking requests. And the Minish Mage's Cap was one of the requests. So, for the most part, I'm doing requests, but it's sort of... In case you weren't already aware, there is a secret right there. I need a fairy. Or like candlelight or something. Which I don't have. I remember way back when I first started using first started playing Skyrim, there was one that added the One Ring to like Throw the World, and like a burnt corpse that was like Gollum. So this is a new look, same great taste for the Parutamu. Okay. I think I'm going to take all of these and do the Archive Resonator. Transfer. 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 There. Yeah. Oh, nameless. Nameless. Oh, there's both bubble things. I will have to look. I might not. I'll have to look. It doesn't like Armos. For whatever reason, I think that's because Armos is it's like a bad word in a different language. And I keep trying, I don't know how I can configure it, or like whitelist the word, but for some reason it just doesn't like it. Because it's a bad word in a different language. Okay, so here's a wall with some pretty crystals. That's nice. Oh, oh god. Oh, I got severe gutworm. I need to fix that stupid script. Oh, hey! Oh, here's where the Guardian War Axe can be found. If you're curious, it's right here in the Shadow Temple, everyone's favorite temple. So if you're, just so we're clear, there's the diagonal wall, and then there's these crystals here, there's the like, and then there's this ancient chest, and inside is the Guardian War Axe, looking sweet and sounding fresh. Alright, I'm going to whip out the Lens of Truth. Because this is the Talo Neg Shrine. Which was a secret to everybody. This was something that people were probably expecting in, like, 2024. Nope! It's here. First Sheikah Shrine. There are only 2 ancient cores so far. I think. I think I added enough that you can... I know I added enough that you can upgrade everything. And if not, I'll double check it. But I'm pretty sure when I added the Guardian War Axe, I made it so that you can get enough. And I think maybe this thing respawns. And it does cool, awesome stuff. I might change that projectile that it fires, because it's a little quick. And also it seems to have really bad aim. Yeah, this thing has really bad aim. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fiddle with this. I'm gonna change that projectile. Yeah, it went to the Stormtrooper school of... Right, I'm gonna write that... Okay, wow, it actually hit me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Alright, come on. Okay, I am going to write down that Guardian Skywalkers, Guardian Skywatcher don't have good aim. Oh, this thing's supposed to have an ancient core. Dang it. There are at least 2 ancient cores. I just forget where the other one is. This thing is supposed to have an ancient core. And it's also not to be dwarven. Okay. Wrong death item. Yeah, it's not supposed to be dwarven equipment in there. But that's all well and good. Here's a pictograph cache for Impa's grave. Guaranteed location of that. And then here's a guaranteed blue ring and a guaranteed black kinstone. And then over here is the final piece of the dark glass. And coincidentally, I got 2 pieces of a black kinstone, so that's fun. And once you open these boxes, when you turn around, you should see this note pinned to the pillar here. Oh. And it just says, beware. So that's a guaranteed vicious sickle. Oh, what the heck? Seriously? I don't know why I did that. Just minimized because it felt like it. Ugh! It's not in the form list. I'll fix it. If there are any other bugs, just report them in the Discord, please. I can't deal with bugs while I'm streaming, both emotionally and practically. If I find one myself, I'll write it down. But, like, I can't deal with, like, bug reports right now. And if it's not on the spreadsheet, I can't deal with it. Okay, well, there's the Talo Nig Shrine. Yeah, but Skulltulas are arachnids. They have a common ancestor with bugs, but they are not actually bugs. The Tektites are bugs. Lots of bugs. I haven't looked at them. I haven't looked at them yet because I'm not focusing on adding anything. The full list, the full, I was expecting them to actually have the form IDs and editor IDs. If they had those, they would be more useful. The one that was ordered by form ID was not useful at all because I don't know the form IDs off the top of my head. But like having all the items that aren't in a guaranteed location is still helpful. I think it's fine the way it is. If you wanted to send me one that had all the editor IDs, I won't be opposed to it. I just haven't been able to use them yet. Because I've been focusing on fixing bugs and doing minor things. More than, you know, streamlining and adding extra instances. Yeah, and I don't need them ordered in any particular order. I just need the list, but it would be helpful to have the form ID. Having the editor ID would be really helpful. Form IDs, I don't really need the form IDs. Editor ID would be helpful. But even then... Anyway, something I wanted to show off... Something I wanted to show off was the House of the Dead. That's the mayor's house. Something else I want to do, I need to figure out how to do it elegantly, is a way to color the Guardian weapons. So you have this default cyan, but I want to allow you to, you know, lightsaber it and have like a red one and like a yellow one and like have different effects for them. That's like a future thing that I'm not going to worry about right now. But anyway, so these gravestones are actually readable now. The story does not end as long as it's being told. Goodbye, Little House of Dreams. That is a reference to Anne of Green Gables. And that's it. So it's only these two. Oh, no. Barbara. It's a little late for tears, isn't it? Oh, good. I love that that has a typo in it. And this is a real deep cut. I don't think anybody knows this reference. This is not... Barbara is not a reference to Doctor Who, no. It's a reference to something called... It's this ephemeral film from like the 1950s called Habit Patterns. That is the opening line of the video. It's this instructional video about how to have good habits. And it starts with this like panorama of like a teenage girl's room that has like stuff on the floor. Like it's kind of messy, but it's not super messy. And it pans to this girl who's weeping. She is crying. And then the female narrator, female mind you, female narrator in a very condescending tone says, "It's a little late for tears, isn't it, Barbara?" And it's just like, oh wow. And then the entire short, the entire video is this narrator telling Barbara how awful her habits are and how she should be more like Helen because Helen has better habits. And it's just absolutely hilarious. Habit Patterns. 11 out of 10. Highly recommended. This is 1950s. 1950s. Okay, we can make the magic mirror. There it is. Magic mirror. We have 3 dark glass. Oh, I still have I have a respite container. When did I get that? I might as well use it. Oh, I don't have the Stone of Agony. Oh, I do have the Stone of Agony spell. What? I need to add a check to... Well, I can put it in the archive. I need to add a check to make sure it doesn't let you craft it if... Oh, no. Never mind. People can craft whatever they want. Because otherwise, like, then you couldn't have, like, an extra to put on display, which is what I'm doing. Okay. I'm also going to check that error that someone mentioned that the... Oh, I should put these away. Where did they... It was clan letter, this one. It should be... I thought I fixed that, but I thought I fixed a lot of things and they just didn't work. Hello? Voldemort? Okay. We have the magic mirror. So now that we have the magic mirror, which I'm actually going to favorite it. Now that we have the magic mirror... we can use it, and it don't work because this area doesn't resonate with Lorule. However, if we go to certain locations, it will. Actually, hold on, because I need to see if I can reforge. I don't know how many of those I have. I need to get my smithing skill up because I need to reforge I need to reforge the golden sword. Can I do anything with ebony? Burst bolt. Okay, yeah, it might be fixed by now. I'm gonna check my storage, so I might have stuff in here that I can use. Dragon scale, blackrock, ebony ingot, malachite ore. That might be something I can use. Find malachite. Okay. Steel soldier armor is the most expensive thing that I can make. I mean, that's cool. Is there anything... Actually, let's see what the most expensive thing... Most expensive thing that I just need a little for. That all requires gold. Gold. Shellbug I don't have. Silver. Gold. 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 Silver. Silver. Okay, well... And that's all I got. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Okay. Oh, I do have... I can make silver. So I might be able to do some more... I'm gonna... silver amethyst ring. Oh, no. I want to make a silver jeweled necklace. Okay. I can get it up to 65. Bear with me for a moment. Okay. There we go. Okay. So can I can make the reeded leather helmet. How do I make the golden... Okay, golden sword. I need 2 moon shard, 3 gold dust, and great fairy's tears, which I might have. Moon shard I have. Do I have gold dust? I don't have gold dust on me, but I might have it somewhere. And then I need Great Fairy's Tears, which I might have in storage in the archive. So, let's just get this stuff out of my inventory. Transfer. Tempered sword. Silver gauntlets are neat, but transfer. Ebony plate boots are neat, but transferred. Okay, that should be good. Okay. I need to get... let's quickly get the Tune of Currents going. And then I'll show off the Song of... What was I saying? The Magic Mirror. Okay. Probably the Hall of Permanence. That would probably have Good Fairy's Tears. Nope. Okay. Ugh! I thought I fixed that. Oh, wait, no. I did. This update is gonna... This thing will change soon. These are brand new looks. Same great taste for those. Got some new looks. Okay, that one I'll have to fix, because that thing's acting funny. I don't have the green page. There's a new duplicate that I forgot to disable. Ugh. Disable Megaton duplicate. This is the Relics of Hyrule season finale, or series finale, yes. That's the new Megaton hammer. By the way, so that thing's looking fresh and cool. Alright. I don't think this is where Great Fairy's Tears can be found. At some point, I want to add a way to remotely access these storage units through, like, Nehru's Pearl or something. But it is not this day. Maybe it's in Hall of Rarities. I'll have a look. Valuables. It was in the Hall of Prominence. And I missed it. It's not in the Hall of Rarities at all. Have to... Oh, this isn't... That's not storage. This is just Easter egg room. With the Gem of the Sea. Okay. So it was in the Hall of Prominence. So I don't have any, but... there might be some... No, there's not any in there. I have to make some. Alright. Well, I need to make some, and I need... Oh, I need gold dust, which also I might have in storage in here somewhere. Gold dust. I'll check the Hall of Rarities. I haven't showed off the Royal Shields yet. No, I haven't gotten there quite yet. Okay, so there's gold dust. Okay, yeah, there it is in the Hall of Rarities. So... yeah, I don't have any gold dust either. So we're going to have to find some of that. Okay. So first things first, let's do Lorule. So there's one that's connected to the Forest Temple, one to the Fire Temple, one to the Water Temple, and one to the Spirit Island. So let's go to the Rorikstead Secret Grotto, because that's the Water Temple. And I'll show that off. Okay. Aquatic Passage. Okay. If we use the magic mirror here, then we go to the Marsh of Decay. Oh, I need to fix that. Okay. There's just a little weird... this isn't supposed to be shiny. I'm using the wrong texture set for that. That's not a big deal. Okay. The Marsh of Decay is a pocket of Lorule. So it's all blackened and ridiculous like this. If you fall off, then the screen fades to black. And this is actually currently not working because you're supposed to be able to get back from that. So that's something I'm going to have to fix. Because it's not supposed to make you blind. Okay. But, Marsh of Decay, there's not much to look at here, but in all the Lorule stuff, there's puzzles and sort of riddles and lots of lore, so don't worry about that burned book. But right here, that requires a key. I need to find the key. So we need to look around for the key. There's nothing in here, not yet anyway. And it looks like there's a chest over here. And inside the chest is a Lolian dagger, +1, small key, which is good, and then a book, Jenny of Old Stones, which is a song from Game of Thrones. And the reason I included this poem, song thing, is because the lyrics fit very well to, like, Hilda's story, at least in Relics of Hyrule lore. And then there's a little hint at the end telling you what to do. So, we gotta look for another thing. So we got a key. There might be something to be done with that key. So let's open up, see if this opens up this box. It does. So, ooh, a Lolian Greatsword. Then there's lore. That's kind of messed up. And this is page 22 of like 81. And so there's lore about Ravio and Hilda. And there's some references. But you don't know what he's talking about yet. This is not a hint to anything in this location. This is part of a larger narrative that's being strung together. And then, note on a poem in the Lorule Marsh. In first, all of second and third. In third, first of 11th. In fourth, first of first, first of sixth. In fifth, first of ninth. In sixth, first of third, fourth of fourth. In sixth, and so on. And then may the crevice key be found. So, what it's talking about is the numbers in, or the words in Jenny of Old Stones. So it says, what did it say? It said note on poem. I think that was called, yeah, note on a poem. So in first, all of second and third. So we look at this, all of second. It says in the. Okay. And then we look at in third, first of 11th, first, and in fourth, first of sixth, first of sixth, first of first, first of sixth. So, you know, just piecing all that together. Jenny of Old Stones. So the second line and all the words and how that sort of outlines. So if you read that note, you don't actually have to figure all of it out, because as long as you read that note, then it will enable this strongbox. This strongbox was not here before, but it is here now because we read that note. So the Dragonborn just figured it out. And then here's another page with another reference. My boy, this piece is what all true warriors strive for. And a guaranteed ring of Snowhead. And the small key, which opens this area right here. Oh, no, it doesn't. It opens another box right here in the crevice. And there was another Fall of Lorule page. Right there. And then this is like a big piece of the lore, which I'm not going to read to you because I don't have time. This then opens this. So we have this nice little tower. And at the end of this tower is another Lillian Greatsword and Fall of Lorule page 1, where it introduces everybody. And the Water Rod, which, yeah, you can combine them all into the book. I didn't disable the Water Rod. Because I just got it. It shouldn't have been in the archive yet. The Water Rod is pretty cool. I'll have to show it against an enemy. But the Water Rod fires a custom explosion. And the projectile actually has gravity. So it's really cool. And then let's use the magic mirror to return to life. And I'll go to the fire temple, and we might be able to bomb some Dodongos with this. I made that sound with a music program, and I think it turned out pretty well. Yeah, now I have water pulse. It causes confusion. If you're lucky. Miranda learned water pulse. Alright, let's see. It's a good thing I'm streaming this now, because the fixes will have been put into place. This is the wrong grotto. This is the logical place for the fire temple, but the fire temple is not here. However, there's a common soul gem. Great, okay. I meant to go to the Yalmarch secret grotto. Alon, so Alon is actually part of the... Oh, hi, Ellery. Oh, she has a Poe torch. That's nice. Alon, you can find that in... Oh, wait. Where was Alon? Because I remember Harvest, but I must be forgetting where I put Alon. Did I put Alon in? I wanted to put Alon in the mod. I don't remember if I did yet. Yeah, it's a Nightwish song. No, I know. But I wanted to put its lyrics in the mod, and I forget if I did or not. But Alon it's a Nightwish song about embracing life. Come, surf the clouds, race the dark, all the runs undone, join me, meet me where the cliff greets the sea. So it's about, like, you know, living life to the fullest and wanderlust and such. Oh. But I had a plan to put it into Relics of Hyrule. It might be, I don't know, but like cliff diving is a thing. Meet me where the cliff greets the sea, like it might be a reference to someone who passed away, but it might also be just cliff diving. Anyway, Fire Temple. Here's the Fire Temple. And yeah, if you're not already aware, Life Light from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate can be found in the Fire Temple Forge. Oh, that could work. Yeah, that might be... Oh, hello. I'll take these. Yes, please. No. That might be what they had in mind, but I have no idea. Okay. I need to put this Goron Steel away, which I can do with this, which doesn't require magic. Giant ingot. Giant ingot. Giant ingot. I thought Alon is a word that means, like, adventure, I thought. Okay, let's try to go to Lorule. This area was broken for a while, but I have fixed it. That is not supposed to be there. I don't know what causes that, and I hate it. Yeah, Alon, energy, style, and enthusiasm. Okay, so Turtle Rock. That's where we are right now. And I did make it... I did my best to make it look like a turtle. Yeah, it's the fire... I don't know what's going on, and I'm not going to worry about it right now. If you finagle enough, you can get on top, but I made it so that you can't get the chest if you're up this high. So you have to go into Turtle Rock, which I'm really happy about, because it's an actual, like, normally this would be 2 different cells, but I managed to make the caves fit just right so that you can go in and do the dungeon, even though the outside is also visible. So I'm really happy about that. But the idea of this location is all the Lorule areas are based on logical fallacies. I forget what the logical fallacy of the Marsh of the K was, but this one is based on the logical fallacy of, like, Turtle Rock was added in the newest update, 6.6.2.a. So if you haven't updated to 6.6.2.a, highly recommend it. You access it with the magic mirror. But this is based on, like, a logical fallacy of things being next to a thing are the thing that is used for that thing, if that makes any sense. So logically, this lever would open this gate. And it does. So that seems logical. Also, here's the Fall of Lorule, page 17. There's monsters. But I don't want to give anything away. Read it for yourself, and then you can discover it for yourself. So what does this lever do? It did something. Not that gate. That would make sense. Here's another Fall of Lorule page. So let's take a look at the Fall of Lorule, page 4. If you say so, would you care some? Try me out. Yeah, 6.2.8.3 is like brand new, so it has a few extra things. There are still some bugs. If you run into a bug, report it on the Discord or on the main mod page so that I can keep track of it. Otherwise, I'll forget. This is the inciting incident on page 4. Oh, that one opened that gate, which is nice. But here's another strong box with some more lore and some red kinstones. And that's the last page of book 1. And then this logically opens that gate. And way in the back here, there's a giant wallet, and then a lever that seems to do nothing. So that's odd. Logically, the lever would have done something. Oh well, I guess it's time to leave. Also, the layout of this dungeon is vaguely based on Turtle Rock from Link to the Past. So what that actually did was it made this thing appear. This was not here before. And this is how you get up to the top of Turtle Rock. And the top of Turtle Rock doesn't have much. I might add more in the future, but it does have this chest, which is also enabled by that lever. And inside this chest is a poem, which actually, part 1 is down below. And the Steadfast Ring, which is brand new. I will eventually have a custom texture for it, but right now it's currently just a generic golden ring, and it decreases stagger. Curfew Part 2 is up there. Curfew Part 1 is right here. So you have Fall of Lorule page 48, which is pretty far in the story. Guaranteed Pink Kinstone, and the Green Page, which is part of a display in the archive. The custom ring mesh for the Steadfast Ring, it's something that I want to be very involved in, and the texture I want to be very involved in. Because I want the Steadfast Ring to be based on my wedding ring. There's another ring that I want based on my wife's wedding ring, and then I want to redesign the Kokiri ring to be based on her engagement ring. But anyway, so we're done with the magic mirror here, so let's pop up. And I'm going to put stuff away. The portable resonator is so useful. Can I reforge a golden sword here? No, I cannot. Okay. I still need gold dust. So let's go to... Where the heck did I put the forest temple? Morwitterzhal. So let's go to Morwitterzhal. And... yeah. I'm not sure what ring will be her wedding band. It'll have to be... very fitting. I just forget what it'll be. I have to immortalize them in a digital form. I changed these guys. They're gone now, but it used to be they had a dog, and I changed it to a husky because they're more wolf-like, and it feels less wrong. The birdsong is intentional. It's always been intentional. But yeah, she does love it. I told her that I wanted to do that, and she was very happy. Great Fairy's Tears is another thing I need to get. Which I might... I forget if these things have them. Oh, this is what the water rod does. Doesn't seem like it does much, but it is weak to shock and frost now. So that's what the water rod does, is it does a little damage, but it makes the opponent weak to shock and frost. So if you use it in tandem with a shock spell, it'll do more damage. Ow. There's nothing here. There's nothing here! Yeah, water and shock rod dual wielding. That's the intent. Oh yeah, this is the way I'm supposed to go. Hey friend, how's it hanging? The goal with the magic mirror is to have a shadow pocket for every temple, and then a shadow pocket for other significant things. Uh-oh. Alright, Dryadic Passage. Alright, gotta get to... How's it going, Spriggan? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I said excuse me. What do you... Get out of the way. Hat. Fairy Fountain with the lens in the secret grotto. There's a lot more. I just forget where. I know you can... Oh, I think you can craft it with rare Tektite jelly? I'll have to look. I think... Oh. I have to get the key. There's one in Kino Langdonzell. I don't have the key, so... I think Winter Moon had all the keys. So I'm just gonna go a little... this... Oh! I said... There we go. Oh, that one I might actually be able to get. But, let's do Magic Mirror. Yup. This is Skull Woods. And this is another place with a logical fallacy-based puzzle. The clue for Skull Woods is forest of bounty, lush and free, now bears no life, no warmth. Ash now dust where once were trees. A small grove holds many secrets, hidden, waiting to be seen. The average tree of the forest is the one that holds the key. So, the average tree of the forest, the logical fallacy states, the logical fallacy that this is based on is the idea that given a small sample, and you average that sample, that average then connects to a larger sample of the same kinds of things, which isn't accurate. That is not logically sound. So in this wood, if you count all the trees, the average tree you would think is maybe one of these skinny ones, but that's not necessarily the case. It might be one of these broken ones. So that one's empty. So like this is a small segment of the forest that once was, but now the forest is gone. And so the average tree of that forest could have been something other than what the average tree of this forest is. Oh, we have a strong box. There's a key, and page 3 of the woods of the Fall of Lorule. So then there's a chest further down this dried up stream that's opened with that key, and inside we have the luminous stone, purple rupee, a jade relic or two, some amber relics. Page 50, that's guaranteed, and I believe this is also guaranteed. And this is the Minish Mage's Cap. So the Minish Mage's Cap allows you to access new areas, new Minish dungeons, only one of which is currently implemented. So, let's use the magic mirror again. Also, the Minish Mage's Cap uses a new mesh that is eventually going to be added to the rest of the hats. So the hats are getting redone. And Dralkin has been very generous donating that model. Okay, there's one more Minish dungeon that I'm actually going to use console commands to get to, because I don't want to waste any time. And then I'll show you the Minish dungeon. I'm going to try to... I might do a little hacking. Oh, those are bad boys. But that's okay. We're going to use the magic mirror and get out of here. Okay. This is the final Minish dungeon, Shadow Pocket that you can access. And this one is a Lens of Truth puzzle. This tells you to use the Lens of Truth. This one might actually be broken. Yeah. It is still technically solvable. There is a secret, there's a hidden maze here. It's supposed to activate with the Lens of Truth, but there is a maze. Let's see, what do I have a ton of? Blue rupees. Okay, that is not ideal. Yeah. it's currently technically solvable, because yeah, that's the parent. That's not supposed to be there. All right, I'll have to fix this one. I thought I tested it and it worked fine, but you know. That's the way it is. This one is the Isle of Embers. So I will just show you what's at the other end. If you want to do hard mode and try to solve this puzzle, if you manage to get to the end, there's a nice little chest, and inside the chest is a guaranteed Lolian falchion and the magic circlet, which and there's more lore. So I'm gonna put that Lolian falchion away. The magic circlet should be fine, unless I messed it up. No, there it is. Yeah, it works. It kind of clips with the Minish Cap in a funny way, but currently it does nothing. But it is enchantable. Let's get a closer look at Miranda. There we go. Magic circlet. If you are wearing the magic armor with it, oh look, what's in here? Oh, more lore, lovely. If you're wearing the magic armor, which I'll have to go to. I think I have it in storage here. Then I want to reforge the mage's arm, or the golden magic. I don't have it here. It might be in a different storage. It might be in my Nehru's Pearl? No. Is it undefined? I don't think so. Is it in my armor? No. All bets are off. Console commands out the wazoo. Hey, how's it hanging? Nope, okay. Duly noted. I don't know where it is, so I'm just going to add it to my inventory. I don't care anymore. Alright. Oh, that's a magic effect. AOB 95C1. There we go. And, oh, there actually might be gold dust in here. That would be somewhat logical. But I'm not going to worry about that. Alright. So, let's demonstrate the magic circlet. So, the magic armor, normally when you wear it, it starts to drain your magicka. But it provides you with a lot of protection. Like, look at my armor rating. It's like 379, which is ridiculous. But if I wear this too long, it's going to kill me, which would be bad. Very bad. So if I wear the magic circlet, it disables that health damage effect. But you may have noticed my stamina was not regenerating. So even though it disabled the deadliness of the magic armor is still dangerous because you can't regen with it. So, let's... Nope. Let's make our way to the Terminant Forge, reforge the golden sword, and then that will be the sort of finale of the finale. Oh, I should show off the royal weapons before I do that. I mean, vegetable soup might help. There we go, golden sword. We have reforged the golden sword. And all is right with the world. I'm gonna switch my armor because this isn't gonna help me at all. Oh, I could. Yeah, royal shields are in leveled lists. Put this back on. Okay, royal... Let's look at the royal shield. Oh, I forgot to add it. Oh, no, I did. Oh, it's under Hylian Royal Shield. Alright, so here's the Hylian Royal Shield. Very nice, very shiny. Nice coloring. There it is, wielded by Miranda. And then here's the Royal Guard shield. Also very nice. And then here is the Royal Broadsword. Looks really, really good. This is top-notch work. That fits right into Skyrim. And then the Royal Guard Broadsword. Also extremely awesome. Yeah, I forget who... Was it Andrew? I forget his username. But yeah, Dralkin and Andrew and D. Magnus, I think. Or no, Frozen Third Year I'm sure D. Magnus must have helped in some way. I don't remember. Yeah, Andrew and Frozen Third Year. Okay, Andrew and Frozen Third Year and Drulkin all sort of collaborated to make these things come into being. Hello. No, I'm not ready to end the stream yet. So they turned out extremely well. And they are in the Hall of Prominence. So let's go to the Hall of Prominence and put those on display. Then we can go to the Hall of Legends and put the Golden Sword on display. And then we will close the book on Relics of Hyrule, the series, once these are put on display. Okay. Oh, I need to make a display for the magic circlet, because it would go right here. All in due time. I think they are in the lists. They should be. Don't quote me on that. I think I put that in there. Yeah, so here's the royal equipment display. Bada bing, bada boom. There's the demon weapons display. Out of the way. Them, they, one of them. There's the demon weapons display. So you just have to sort of cycle it through the different items or versions of that, and I guess I can put the royal weapons away. Oh no. No, I shouldn't. I should get them out of my inventory because they were hacked in. I should get the legitimate ones. I'm still carrying too much to be able to run. But Hall of Legends, and then that will be the final note. Put the Golden Sword on display, and we'll close the book on Relics of Hyrule, the series. Alright, there it is. There's the Golden Sword on display in the Hall of Legends. I'm going to put it in the box. Mostly so I can move around and I can get it back out. But there's the Golden Sword on display. And that's going to be it. That's the end of the stream. That's the end of Relics of Hyrule, the series. We reforged the Golden Sword with Miranda, and we did all sorts of other things. It's been a long time, and that's it. The mod will continue. I have a lot of big plans. There's a lot of stuff in the works. The next stream will not be Relics of Hyrule. Relics of Hyrule won't even be on the list. It'll be Pokemon or Minecraft or something else. There might be more adventures in my Relics of Hyrule. No, in Skyrim, like mod reviews or something. I don't know. I want to do more Skyrim streams, but I'm going to take a break for now. And then at some point, yeah, I do want to make NPCs out of these characters that I've used in Relics of Hyrule, the series. We'll see. I'll see something. I'll make something happen. I exported all their data, but for now, Skyrim is taking a rest, and I'll do something else, and I'll have more time now to do video guide videos. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for sticking around with the streams and sticking around with Relics of Hyrule, the series. And now's your chance to watch all 300 episodes over again. And you'll see the evolution. You'll see why I ultimately ended the series, I think. Anyway, good night, farewell, and we'll see you next time. How was I recording? And how long? Oh. Oh, jeez. I didn't press the button. I was apparently recording that whole time. That's ridiculous. Hello there. Welcome back